So I believe that mental health services should be included with health insurance, because adding mental health services to insurance plans would make mental health services more accessible to everyone. And this is because the majority of Americans have health insurance. The Congressional Research Service cited the U.S. Census Bureau in their study, concluding that 90.8% of the American population had insurance. And this would also make mental health services less costly. Stoller Lindsay writes on Northwestern Mutual that there is no set industry standard, so the cost can vary widely from $75 to $150 per session. So adding the services to insurance plans would make people have to pay less out of pocket. Children would also benefit from the mental health services. And this is because many children suffer from mental illness. The CDC states that 1 in 6 children aged 2 to 8 years old, that's very young, 17.4% had a diagnosed mental, behavioral, or developmental disorder. And this is without mental health services being included with insurance, so it's less accessible. So just imagine how many more children have mental illness than what is stated. The CDC also states that some mental health disorders are on the rise, such as depression among children 6 to 17 years. It increased from 5.4% in 2003 to 8% in 2007. Another reason why mental health services should be added to health insurance is because the counseling works. The National Library of Medicine says that we found 27 studies. Psychotherapy yielded high mean overall success rates, 64% at termination and 55% at follow-up, in moderate to mixed pathology. Another study conducted by 4 sociology professors, where students received counseling then provided feedback, found on NCBI's page, concluded that this study proved that 93% of students found counseling useful. 95% that they showed improvement after the counseling. And according to the study, there was an increase in average marks by about 15 to 25% among 43% of the students, and 10 to 15% among 13% of students. So you have about 30% of students showing some sort of improvement after counseling. And so now we know that if healthcare or mental health services were included with healthcare, a lot more students would show improvement in their grades. It would also help develop the medical field. And I say the medical field because a medical professional is defined as any person licensed or certified to provide healthcare services to natural persons. And, mental health is a type of health. And when therapists or counselors help you with that, they are providing healthcare services to you. Psych Central writes that, according to the Department of Labor Bureau of Labor Statistics, there are more than 577,000 mental health professionals practicing in the U.S. today. So not only would we be providing more jobs for mental health professionals, but we would also keep them in the field because they would have work to do. And even if you don't have a mental illness, going to a mental health professional, just as you would a checkup, would be very beneficial. Going to therapy regularly can improve your life where it is already good. Insider.com states that therapy can make your relationships better, help you to love yourself, speak freely about problems, and can help navigate large life decisions such as going to college, buying a house. Certain stressful things like that, therapy can make better. And so, in conclusion, pretty much everyone can benefit from mental health services, and if we include that with health insurance, then we could help everyone by allowing them to get access to what they need.